Hello. I hope that thumbnail I uploaded works. It's a nice picture. But kept saying thumbnail couldn't upload. And then I would go back and I would go forward and it looks like it automatically uploaded, but I've done that before and then YouTube just changes it to whatever ugly snapshot it takes within like 1.5 seconds of me clicking to go live. So hoping it worked, but just hanging out right now a little bit. Took a nice nap in my car. Got up real early today. Had to get up for something. That went pretty well. Went to the gym, exercised real hard. Then I saw some people that I knew. Actually, one of them I was out with earlier in the day, and one of her friends, who I also know. And it was funny. I was at the gym. I was working out fairly hard, like 30, 40 minutes. And then they came over to my section of the gym where I was, because they were on like the ellipticals first, and then they came over to the weightlifting section. They said hi, I said hi, and I was like, oh, well, wait a minute. I can't just stop now. If people I know are going to be here, I have to exercise longer than they do. And I pushed myself like another 30 minutes with even heavier weights until basically I barely ate the last 24 hours. I had so little energy left, I was like, that's it. So they actually ended up leaving after me, but I was like, well, I can't let them stay longer than me. I have to make sure I exercise longer, but didn't happen. Took an enormous dump today. It's like 3 days of enormous dumps. What the hell is going on? I needed a while afterwards, like just to gather my bearings. I'm like, whoa, what happened to me? I'm like, this is a new body I have. It's so changed after I took that colossal dump. I'm like, I just need a few minutes to collect myself. And then I took a nice nap in my car. That was good because I was tired. Slept for like a good hour or so. That's always real nice when I can just go. It's like no fuss. I don't even take my shoes off. Nothing. Just lie down, put the seat back, and put on my my eye shade, and rested for a good hour. Hit the like button, everybody. That helps me out. Like I say in the title, I'm right by the ocean. I went somewhere where I'm right by the Atlantic Ocean, which I'm always kind of by the ocean, but now I'm like literally, I don't know, real close. Like I can kind of smell it. Right by the eastern coast. Again, click the like button. So the update on my car is they cleaned the battery terminals. They charged the battery for 2 hours, and it's pretty good to go. Like, it still had some problems where it wasn't quite, starting like right away, but it's like, good enough for now. That's what I get for abusing the car so much, for literally hours and hours, letting the dash cam and the radio and the cell phone charge and having the light on. So now I gotta kind of go easy on it, and I'm trying to conserve the battery all I can. I really don't want to buy a new one. So I'm trying to, there's a bench, I'll just sit down here. I'm trying to just kind of let the battery keep recharging, because it's mostly starting fine. But, and that battery is filthy. It was so covered in junk. So it was nice to get it work. And all in all, it cost $30. So the whites came through for me. I thought they wouldn't. I thought these people were just licking their chops, waiting for me to give in and do whatever repairs they want. Oh, great. I've been such a mess lately, such a slob, getting food everywhere. Got stuff on. Gotta scrape a little stain off my jeans. Oh my goodness. And I had to pay $10 for parking earlier today, so I'm like, what the hell? And then I paid another $20 for groceries. That wasn't bad. I actually went to another Aldi, and this Aldi has even more stuff than the other one. The other one's smaller compared to this one. This one, it's almost like a regular grocery store. Although I couldn't find sliced chicken anywhere. So I just did without that. I got hummus. And the only thing I kind of splurged on is this little wheel of cheese like this. It was like $2 with carameled onions in it. says it's got like it's got 3 servings, 110 calories each, and it's a like 30% saturated fat for your daily intake. And I ate the whole thing. So afterwards, I ate some almonds, peanut butter, bread with the hummus. Try and filter out that stuff. And I bought a bag of pears. I'll eat one of those. Yeah, car is basically okay. So if you missed it, what happened was they cleaned the battery terminals, which were just covered in like gunk. They recharged it for about 2 hours. So I got a lot of reading done yesterday while I waited for that. And it only cost like 30 bucks. It's still like, it's starting well. Overnight into the morning, it took like 2 or 3 times to start. It wouldn't crank, and the instruments were pulled up, dialed up or whatever they turned on. But after that, it's been starting fine. So I'm like, maybe at night when it's cold, the battery drains a little bit. I got to take it easy on it, make sure I'm running the engine and try and minimize the electronics and everything I'm running, like the dash cam. If I'm idling in a spot, unplug the dash cam. Don't even run the radio. Just let the car charge for a little while. Yeah, I know, the P.O. box, I keep forgetting about it. And I was worried this week about the battery getting fixed. And if I get a new battery, I'll just try and get the mad scientist to help me with it and him put it in. If you remember, he helped me save like $500 in repairs on my car to get it to pass inspection. Yeah, I got to get I'll get a P.O. box. I'm working on it. By working on it, I mean just saving money, so when I get it, I have enough left over, because I got to get it for like, I don't know, I forget if you can get it for 1 month or whatever, but I'll get it like at least to start out like 6 months or something. I know, appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, I ate this little wheel of cheese that has like 100% of my day's intake of saturated fat. But, okay, so if you weren't listening earlier, by the way, click the like button, everybody. It is a nice view out here, by the way. Let me show this. So there's the ocean right there, I think. Yeah, the ocean's that way. Kind of interesting area. It's like, it's the eastern seaboard or whatever. But I had to get up early this morning, went somewhere, was there for like 4 hours, left. I was kind of tired, not that tired, but went to the gym afterwards, saw 2 people I knew there, and one of them I went out with once before, like a year ago. And it was funny, because they were like doing the cardio exercises earlier, and I was doing all weightlifting. And they went away for a little bit, then they came over to my section of the gym where the weights are, and they said hi and everything, and I was like, I already was exercising for 30 minutes, barely ate today or yesterday, and when they came over, I was getting ready to leave. I'm like, I'll just cut the workout short today. I did pretty good. I did a bunch of sets of stuff, but not super heavy weights. And then I did pull-ups and chair dips, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute. Now that they're here, I can't just leave and let them work out longer than me. So I pushed myself as long as I could until it's like my body went into ketosis or whatever. It was like over an hour of lifting weights and barely eating the last 24 hours. So I'm like, that's good. Like, I wore myself out. Took a nap in my car, took a gigantic dump, and I've been taking them for like 3 days now. I feel like it was one long dump that got separated over 3 days. And I really was just kind of shocked afterwards. I was like a little emotional, like my body's transformed after this, and I need a few minutes to collect myself and just process that. Took a nap in my car. I'm liking so much that naps in my car are so like hassle-free. I just go, sit, lie back, put on the eye shade. It's not like at home where I don't feel comfortable if I'm wearing my jeans or anything. Like, I got to take off, my jeans. I got to wear only a light t-shirt, get under my covers, and I always make my bed. So it's annoying because it's like every day I'm having to, anytime I take a nap, I know I'm going to have to make my bed again. I could not stand not making my bed. Looks like talking about taking an epic dump lost like 7 people. But, yeah, I had a good workout and went to Aldi. And spent only 20 bucks there, great, but I spent $10 on parking this morning. That was really annoying, but I had no choice. I had to do that. I knew I was going to get stuck at this place longer than I had to be. Oh, great. I don't know where my tissue packet is, so hold on. Yeah, oh yeah, and like, so the car only needed a battery charge and terminal cleaning, and the whites came through for me. Like I said, I was anxious of these whites that work there. I was kind of worried, like, are they going to try and, you know, like, rip me off because they know I'm kind of desperate right now. They could tell I'm homeless or whatever, but no, they only charged like $31. So that was good. Like I said, it's still, I think it's still a little bit of a low charge, and it needs to, you know, get more charged by running the engine and running less electronics. So I'm going to try and cut down the electronics when I can, and like unplug the dash cam if I'm just idling the car, and not even run the radio. Just anything, even though the radio barely uses it. Like 2 AA batteries can power a radio for like 18 hours or something. But, and the headlights are the big one. But yeah, the car house was cheap to fix. I was almost going to correct you, like, what are you talking about, my house? Yeah, so I got to think about getting a P.O. box. That'll be something hopefully I can do soon. I just been trying to make sure I have enough money for it and money left over for other stuff. I was worried this car, you know, problem would be an emergency. So fortunately it wasn't, but I've got it now. My car mostly starts fine, but I think overnight when it gets really cold, it loses its charge a little bit. And then in the morning, you see what I mean? Like it takes a little time to, like, a few tries to get started. So that's my problem with that, is I need to get it charging more, or I might need a new battery. But is it possible when I'm putting my foot on the brake pedal when I'm sleeping? Yeah. I don't know if I am. I tend not to think so, because I usually put my foot right on the floor, or like my knees are tucked kind of, or, you know, they're behind the brake pedal. But it may be possible. Whew, man, it's just, today's been a lot of activity, but good stuff. I'm just annoyed that I had to spend $10 on parking. No, I'm not sleeping in the passenger seat. That is so annoying. I want a hassle-free sleeping experience. Hey, Renee. I don't want to have to switch seats and then switch again in the morning and then move all the stuff I have in the passenger seat over to the other side. Not worth it to me. I don't even care. Why do I care if the brake pedals are there? Yeah, well, that's how it is some places. I'll say this. Libraries and courthouses, parking can be incredibly expensive. And it's only limited to 2 hours in a lot of places. So, of course, if you want to spend more time in one of those places, you're going to end up, you're going to either get a ticket, or you have to park somewhere where you know you can, you know, park a longer time. But they charge a lot for that. So some libraries have free parking, but others, like, it's like, you know, limited for the free spots, and then you can pay more, but it's a lot for the longer spots. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. Excuse me. Yep, there's parking at the library. Not every library. I've been to different libraries around here. So some it's free, but it's just limited. Like, you're only limited to 2 hours or so. Some you have to pay, some certain spots. Some it's just totally free all day. That's nice. Yeah, I should be, yeah, charging the battery chargers. I know what you're talking about. I knew a guy who was, like, obsessed with those. He, you know, like something like a full charge for your phone that you have charged and ready to go, that you just plug into your phone. Yeah. No, it's not snowing here right now, but I think we're supposed to get rain soon. We did have that snow the other week, right after I started sleeping in my car. So I actually have a little time now. It's weird having gotten up this early today. Yeah, I heard something about that. It's going to get a little warmer, like to 60 degrees. That'll be nice. That's really more than the cold itself, is the change in temperature, which can make it difficult to sleep, because it's like freezing at night, and then in the morning I'm trying to finish resting and the sun comes up, and even with my eye shade on, a little bit of light comes in, although I'll often have a blanket over my head, and then I have to remove blankets and remove my jacket because it's getting too warm in my car. Still trying to make more progress on my Spanish. Alright, Harula, see you later. And a little frustrated by that, like, need to definitely work on that. I have a sleep mask. Annie, I appreciate it. Don't send a sleep mask if I get a P.O. box. Really, I think, I'll make a video about it when I get a sleep mask. Um, you know, sleeping with the windows open, just the thing is, I guess this time of year we don't really have bugs, but we will have bugs in the summer. I do wonder, what am I going to do in the summer? Because I'm probably going to be living in my car in the summer. Well, don't send cash, King Kong, but send, yeah, you can send like gift cards, basically. Or if you want to send money, just donate it online. You have every way to do it. Patreon, Streamlabs, Super Chat. Yeah, that's right. Alaska, they showed that picture of the road being destroyed. I'm like, what did they put underneath the road? Is it just hollow under there? The road was like broken up like in Superman. And the road was like collapsed. I'm like, how does the road collapse? It's like, does the earth collapse? Yeah, right. Visa cards, restaurant gift cards, grocery store gift cards would go a lot further. But restaurants are nice once in a while because it lets me have a little feeling of normalcy. But that money definitely doesn't go far. Sorry, dogs are barking. A little distracting me. A little distracting me? A little distracting to me. How much battery charge do I have left? 64%. Yeah, so I'm trying to be a lot more responsible about charging my phone now in my car. I'll only do it when I'm driving and the engine's on. I'm not trying to, you know, run the battery down even more on my car. Now the challenge is with the cold, it's going to drain the battery faster at night. So as long as it's going okay, like I can get by. But I'm wondering, you know, when I might just have to get a new battery, which unfortunately, you know, was my doing. Just draining the battery for hours and hours, taking for granted that it was charging so quickly. And now it's the time of year where, like, any time other than summer, it's like you kind of have to have your headlights on all the time because it's just a little dim always during the day. No, I didn't get my battery replaced recently. Yes, my mom is still defending my brother. I saw her last night, and she is, yeah. Even though I didn't bring it up, I think, specifically with her. Yeah, mail yourself, mail your mom. But just if when I get a PO box, just send. I know she's a hypocrite about that, but just send, like, I guess, gift cards or just, like, you know, personal cards, greeting cards for me or my mom or dad. And I guess that's kind of it. Or care packages, but Matt's here talking the whatever computer code he's speaking, alien code. Glad he's having fun. Send like, you can send care packages for food, but not anything you made yourself. I will throw them away. I'm not accepting any food people have made themselves. I just don't trust anybody out there. So if you're going to send something, like, order it from somewhere else and have the company send it directly. Handwritten letters are fine, but come on, I'm just not trying to be like super. I want practical stuff. Is what I'm saying. I appreciate the letters, but it's fine if you send them. But face it, the grocery gift cards are going to go a long way. Yes, like Matt says, in U.S. dollars. Angie K, hey, thanks for joining. I don't understand the Greek, but hopefully it's good. When you're saying 19 people in here, click the like button. I've been up since like 4:45 this morning, although I was resting for a good part of that, and then I took a nice nap this afternoon. Yeah, I'll take the letters. Yeah, sure, that was great, but, you know, I need practical stuff. Excuse me. And hey, that P.O. box costs money, so let me out with that. I look tired. I don't feel too tired right now, but at least, well, first of all, it's kind of dim out right now, but I don't know if it's just the angle. But I did take a good nap, although, like, I could have slept a little deeper, but that's fine. I feel refreshed. Feel good. Got a lot of stuff done today. Worked out real hard. And after this, I guess I'm going to... a little pain there. I'm going to study some Spanish. In fact, I don't want to drag this out too long. I think I'm just going to head to my car and start studying Spanish now. So there's the ocean behind me. Atlantic Ocean. Where's my car? Is it still there? Yeah, good. Okay, I didn't see it. I'm like, I didn't even notice a tow truck coming. Kind of nice area around here. Some beautiful apartments. I'm sure they pay out the ass for them. I know that, so that's not for me. I'm still angry at landlords. I haven't talked about it much lately, but I'm still angry at the rents out here. I'm still angry at having to have roommates. I'm still angry about how housing prices are so expensive, and it's a whole system set up to exploit people, to get people to pay a ton of money and make it unaffordable for people to live, and then criminalize poverty after they can't afford to live here. Hey, Gigi. I'm by the Atlantic Ocean in Virginia. Costco flushable wipes? That sounds good. Hand wipes, not like for surfaces for cleaning. I don't need all that stuff. I was actually looking at Aldi. They had huge cans, or like containers for like antibacterial wipes, but they're not for your hands. They're for like wiping down surfaces. So for some reason it's kind of hard to find those, and find ones that aren't that have a lot in them. I found a 40-pack of hand wipes somewhere, but I don't remember where I got those. And everywhere else it's like a 24-pack of hand wipes or something. I'm like, I want the 40-pack. I had to take my old landlord to court because he owed me the deposit. Then I tried to, he owed me my deposit, and then I tried to turn the entire thing around and claimed that I owed him thousands of dollars, which is a lie. It worked out though. Yeah, what an asshole landlord. Hate that. Hate greedy fucking landlords. So yeah, Atlantic Ocean's behind me. Yeah, thanks everybody. I'm gonna get going. Keep tuning in. Keep watching videos. I'm gonna try and film stuff with my mom next week, although I won't have a computer to edit it and put it up. But we're going to be filming some stuff probably, and maybe even with my dad too. He's been home, but I haven't filmed anything with him. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.